or disagree or whatever. But he's always a gentleman. He can tell me to fuck up, I tell him to fuck up. It doesn't get emotional. And we don't go to the gutter type, all the bullshit. Like, that's why I respect people like that. And
if you, whatever, like, there is something really nice about kind of a live and let live mentality, which is why I think a lot of people are drawn to it. But I wanted to return to a point, which is the thing about, you don't think that this looks like the norms of the day. But if someone wrote a holy book during the Victorian age, they would be super obsessed with Victorian things that they were obsessed with. And if it was written during today, it'd be obsessed with gender pronouns and not using slurs. And if it was written during the, different ages, different like obsessions and things they take for granted and things they focus on. And the things, even if the Quran is better than the things of its day, it still has sort of conceptual categories and things it takes for granted and topics of discussion that would make sense to an Arabian Bedouin guy, but wouldn't make sense to me, which is why it feels so alien when I read it, because these the categories that it uses to think about the world are just very foreign to how I would think about these matters. And so, yeah.
That's interesting because I think you're right. There are some references in the Quran which are contextual. In their context, it's referring to something specific in that time and place. Like, for example, the burial of daughters, right? So you would think, who buries their daughters? That's not something we do. We don't go around when a girl is born and we bury her. But you know what the interesting thing is? One of the biggest plagues on the earth today is the number of people burying their daughters.
Abortion?
Do you know how big the abortion of daughters in particular in China and India is?
A lot.
It's massive. Well, one, because China had that policy. So if they were going to have a daughter, they would rather have, if they're going to have one child, they'd rather it be a boy. Similar problem in India. And here in the U.S., both, boys and girls are being aborted left and right. And not just like at some really early stage by Plan B or something. No, it's just like much later stages. So in fact, the same like problem that existed in that society, and it's actually for very similar reasons, it exists in the world today. They just did it in a different way because they didn't have the same tools that they have today.
I thought that Muslims didn't think that the soul happened during conception, that they thought there was a little time between conception and ensoulment.
Yeah, after 40 days, yeah. But my point is, that's why in Islam, like, the abortion at a very early stage is not problematic. But what I'm saying is that the problem of abortion is not just that there is a lot of early stage abortion, like within the first week or something.
Are most abortions
the later stage?
But isn't most?
I don't know. I actually don't know the statistics.
I think most abortion is first trimester. Someone should, fact check me on that one, but I'm pretty sure the vast majority.
Almost
is first
all of them are.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What percentage? When you say almost all, what percentage is that?
I don't have a number.
90%, something like that. I have to look it up though. Yeah.
And 10% of them, which is at a non-first trimester, is still a really big number.
It's still a big number.
Yeah, but you also have to take into account that if you're just counting abortion, it depends on how you count actual abortions. If you're counting abortion procedures, a lot of those abortion procedures are actually to evacuate a fetus that's already died. It's the same.
No, that I wouldn't count. Yeah, you're right.
It's the same procedure, so
that's
you have to be careful which statistics you're using. Yeah.
That's a good point, yeah. No, but so when you say, for you to read that and be like, that doesn't apply. That's not relevant to our time today. Sometimes it takes a little bit more to understand.
She hangs out in like the chillism spaces or the kind of rowdy places because, quite frankly, everywhere else it was sick of her and they just kind of like, we're moving on from her. I'm just a little bit grudgeful that I don't let it go. Like Monica, I won't let go. Monica gets her smoke because of what she did to multiple people. But most importantly, that girl right there, I don't give a fuck. I'm mean. I told everybody this earlier. I am mean. I am not nice. You want to come and say shit like, oh, I can't wait to have some chopped up sushi because I know Monica can't get dick. So I know she's trying to chase Asian women around the block and she's probably trying to figure out, hey, I want to get some of that. I want to get some of that on there because that's the only ass I can ever get. And the same thing with Bima. Bima is trying to get a Ray Abba dick in her throat so bad she's giving oral to bees. So, I mean, come on. Let's be real here. And yes, I do tell stories and I throw jokes in. But I mean, Bima goes on and talks about like fucking moral authority and anarchy for fucking 8 hours. And like Roger and her
I like hearing her go like that sometimes, Brad.
She was lecturing me. KK, remember when she was lecturing me in the morality of blowing up a mosque that a radical jihadist came from? Remember that? And then I was like, oh, this woman trying to give me morality questions, you know?
I mean, I've told Bima some of her views I find absolutely ridiculous, but I just view her and Monica totally different. Monica does agitates people for fun and then plays victim and it's just so obnoxious and so desperate for attention. Her voice is awful. Bima's voice is pleasant and I don't see her do those things. But I do disagree with her.
He's a radical leftist. I'm allergic to liberal.
Okay, real quick. So my question would be though, Brad, right? So I think this might be the second time I heard you say this, right? Did she make fun of your your widow? I say widow.
No, my children. She talking about how his kids must be
Don't ask Brad about his children.
Where you live? They from the message. Where you live?
Don't tell him, baby. Don't tell him.
I just want to add that Alex Acosta.
Anonymity as long as you can.
He's a New Englander. That's what.
I'm gonna call you on it because I'm not nice like KK. I'm not pleasant. I'm not gonna say
she did that.
I'm just not. I don't give a fuck. I will just continue until I go down. And it's the same thing. Like there was a girl named Sarah Fox. I firmly believe I may have driven her off the app and into an insane asylum. They had to pull me in a room. That's KK right here and said, hey, you're going too hard on her. I didn't like her because she sat there in a chat back when you used to have these chat
people
rooms.
were complimenting you. But Viking Harry K. Brad is a real hater.
Hey, check. She told KK, give me the gravesite, take a picture of it, show me your dead husband's grave.
Beaver was complimenting you. He was saying that you don't self-center, and he likes your voice. I'm like, she doesn't self-center. Have you heard Bima in some rooms?
She's in a crazy asylum and Donut's in jail. No,
Southern man says shit.
He's getting it from behind.
Shit, it's time to deal with that depression, Southern man.
Message saying she never spoke about your kids.
Welcome to the room, Southern man.
It makes no sense, but
you made it. Another day.
Yeah, I think there's something. I guess
another 30 beers. Welcome. Welcome, soldier. I've nominated you. I've nominated you for the Medal of Honor.
Soldier my whole life.
I don't know what to tell you, Southern man, but we have been live streaming rooms into this room and many other rooms and many YouTube for a while.
Take away.
I'm getting overstimulated.
But did you look up the particular deal? So you Googled a sweetheart deal?
The sweetheart deal that.
Hold on, Brooklyn. Hold on. So, did you Google Free Epstein's sweetheart deal?
I'll do that now.
So this is what Rez was. This is what Rez was saying to you.
Bleeding heart.
It's not bleeding enough and fast enough for me. Like, I mean, come on.
It's a radical leftist. Stop saying.
You are a radical leftist, Bima.
Isn't that what she said?
You are a radical leftist.
These people are sick people. They destroy countries.
Isn't that what she said?
You will destroy this country,
We
Bima.
asked her, like, well, where did you left?
I thought she started a Young Republicans Club on her liberal campus and had her own radio show and listened to Mark Levine, and she was like,
Isn't that Sarah Fox?
No.
well, no, Bima told me that. That could have been Sarah Fox too. I don't know.
Bima. Everybody loves Bima.
She does have a tendency to talk a lot, which I kind of like at times, but I don't think we got a clear-cut answer. Did we?
I don't recall.
I checked. How do you know that Bima's a liberal?
Because I spoke to her 3 days ago. We had like a 6-hour conversation.
6 hours, Bima? What a waste of
I was
time.
trying to tell her it's just it's abuse. She's a radical woman. She's clearly single. She clearly
Radical
has cats.
single.
It's all
You
the
got
same
cats.
formula. You can tell by speaking to
It's a
women
formula.
like that because they all speak the same way. It's like all these women with the
But
bulldogs.
Bima's got good ASMR voice. I'll check it. That's why he talked to her. I'll check. He's throwing you under the bus, Bima.
It's horrible. You can tell she's a radical.
Horrible. It's horrible. She's horrible. It's horrible. She's horrible.
Until she met me.
Ooh, our chick's gonna turn you around, baby. Our chick's gonna turn Bima's ass around.
Whether it be radical leftist or radical right wing.
Also, you're a huge fatty, Bima, according to Viking.
Just gonna be honest. I mean, as far as the tone of voice, man.
No.
Viking says Bima and Monica are both huge heifers that can't get laid.
Gen Z, my generation, most of us are not married.
And don't forget, our chick's Gen Z. Our chick's always reminding everybody who's Gen Z.
They're fucking depressed. We can tell by the way they speak automatically. They'll be like, oh, I'm positive in whatever I think. No, bro.
Not many people know this, but our chick's actually a paraplegic.
Can we just stop talking
Bima's
about her?
pushing
She's not in the
400.
anymore. Let's get back to like.
No, I'm not talking about Bima anymore. I'm talking about this. Gen Z.
All right, I tried.
I'm talking about this Gen Z women. Us men
Gen Z again with our chick's Gen Z. Here we go again.
She's not Gen Z though.
Of course she's not Gen Z. I'm talking about Gen Z woman. I don't give a shit about Bima. I'm not talking about Bima. Who gives a fuck about her?
Who gives a fuck about you, Bima? This is why he just spent 20 minutes talking about you, Bima. Who gives a fuck about you, Bima?
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Why am I the only female up here right now?
Because you're a psycho.
And I keep on talking about the military, so that's all.
Listen, Kanye just made amends with the Holy Zade. And now Kanye is coming back into grace. He's going to make more money than ever before. But he's not going to be able to handle his J-word Tourette syndrome.
That's kind of the problem with these rooms.
Did any of you guys hear the DEI guest speaker in Politically Correct the other day?
Yeah.
I did. I listened until I was like,
what the fuck is that?
And she's been on the app for a minute.
Is it Tim Stone?
Was it a transsexual?
No, it was a black woman.
Are you digressing in between your encumbrance?
Nah.
Better get my fucking bitch ass motherfuckers.
Yo, China got their own problems with melody.
I know what A sweetheart did.
I didn't ask you what A. We're not talking about the
But that's what we're talking about.
No, we're not talking about the abstract. We're talking about this particular. Can you tell me anything about it?
Hey, You know what, Congress?
We're talking
The
about
more
a
I talk,
sweetheart
the
deal.
further away
Can
from
you
the
tell
tip I
me the
get.
particulars of this one?
The conditions of his deal? No.
Yes.
Uma.
So I would request kindly, good sir, that you go on mute because you don't know anything about what's going
No,
on.
he don't have to go on mute. No. We're not going to do that. You don't have to go on mute.
I'm making a request of him.
No, but he's not going on mute, though. But you don't tell people to go on mute on this stage. No, I'm decided. You don't tell people to go on mute on this stage. Just wait.
Not you, KK. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about black women. These black women with degrees, and nobody's marrying them. They get with these thugs in the hood. They have a baby.
Bima,
They have
you were
baby
with a
mamas
thug
and
in the
everything. They're
hood?
like, yeah, you have to date me because I'm a kid. No,
Doesn't Achik know that you were like a shitcoin Bitcoin miner?
I think
Uma, what up,
you
dog?
need to take black women out of it and just put Western women. That's how Western women think.
It's true.
I mean, that's
What's good, Uma?
White, black, Hispanic, it's a problem. Everybody has this problem, no matter your race.
Hi, Abby.
I would say that there is definitely a change because, like I'm gonna pick on KK because I can right now.
Of course you will.
Yeah, of course. So listen here, and shit. Like I'll take your apple bottom jeans and
Apple bottom jeans. Brad knows his ways.
So, anyway, like there is a problem with the women today. Like for some reason, like the Abbies. When we talk to like a KK,
Abby
like, she
Eba.
can give as good as she gets. I also know there's boundaries to
Why
it.
is
Like,
Brad
I
always
will
bringing
only
up
go so
Abby
far
Eba? I don't
because,
think he ever
quite
talks to
frankly,
Abby
KK
Eba.
is a woman, and I'm fearful of her because she will cut my junk off. And
Whoa.
it'll be scary.
Brad's got junk to cut off?
When we talk to these women today, like they are wanting to be politically active in such a way that like they feel or they grew up under this belief that like
This is what I'm hoping for. I'm running for Congress, and like if some chick thinks she wants to be a spy, it's like, well, I'm the guy, you know. You know any other candidates, ladies? No.
Never mind the fact that they got better
There's
legislation.
2 candidates. I'm one of them.
Choice. You won. You got majority of states
Welcome, Rich.
to expand abortion laws.
Welcome to the Brad Stauffenberger Show. We're going on
restrictions, like massive restrictions. States had to comply with a lot of things, and it was universal. And certain states even had more on top of it because of some of the laws that they had prior to that. You got a fucking huge win, and you bitch about the bees, the eater of the bees.
Mother of the bees.
What's going on, Rich?
Not much.
Well,
John, what are you doing?
I'm listening to Brad go on and on and on and on and on and on.
When he gave it back to the states and he gave it back to you, he literally handed you abortion. I thought you should have been cheering when that decision came back. But these like younger, like the older women knew what happened. Like KK knew what happened the minute it happened. She called it out. So did like Abby. So did everybody else. They automatically knew what was going to happen. They were talking about trigger laws and prior laws and precedences and all this stuff. They were more into it than I was. And in fact, educated me on the shit. And then the best part is when we held the room, and KK can attest to this, and when we go into other rooms, we'd hold an abortion room, and it would be off the chart. The Gen Z, the Beamas. Wow, let's actually put women that might get pregnant. Like
it's all
Bima never gonna get pregnant. He loves thinking about you and talking about you, Bima.
Thank you.
Yes, I did it. Nobody else in this room did it. I did it without consent. I did it on my own volition. You'll never have to make me a mod again. But let's take a Stinny. Like younger women like Stinny, and I'm not picking on Stinny in any fashion, but Stinny.
Oh, look at this little trans lover with his shampooed hair. I hear you jogging down that neck there. You don't have the mental health disorders because you're jogging now. Congratulations, young man. You're getting strong again. Pretty soon, one of these days, you're going to take a colored photo of yourself. You're going to look alive again, Necro. You're going to go from being a Necro to being alive. Change your name to life.
Kasima's in fucking John Kitover's roommate's live streaming it. She's mad as shit.
Oh my god. I know.
She's chuckling right now.
Kitover's in here. That's why I was saying, can we just keep it moving?
Kitover, you're a fag. I hope you know that.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
I wonder if
I'm
he's
an F-word. Rich is
I wonder if
my
he's streaming in his white tighty whities.
He probably is.
Rich is my ambassador.
Anyway, and
Davidic
My
text.
emissary.
and his like fucking his like fake campaign where he's trying to collect money off of.
Fake campaign, motherfucker. We're about to be on the ballot.
Just donate $1.
I don't want to commit voter fraud.
Yeah, and then all your information will be reviewed.
You know, I don't want to violate FEC.
You know he made it. You know he.
Yeah, I know he did. He made it. He got it.
So everyone's
On the fucking ballot, baby. Ooh, yeah. Get it, Johnny boy.
70 phones in his house.
And he's going to be a congressman. And you're going to have to call him congressman.
Congressman, bitch.
That the
Congressman, motherfucker.
That man's already fucked up brain.
And he said one of his campaign things is that he's going to try to overturn gay marriage so it'll offend Rabbi.
But anyway, as I was speaking, but when we talked about like the abortion issue, the younger women didn't know about, like they didn't take into account like the victory that they got. They just wanted to protest even harder, and they screamed and they ran, and then they gave money, and everybody else is sitting at them, looking at them, going, "Are you kidding me? Are you this dumb? Like, do you realize what's going to happen? It's all on the states now. It's all going up for votes. You're going to vote on it. Like, you think California's going to put abortion restrictions on it? No. You think the majority of these states are? No. A couple, maybe.
Rich is an emissary, Bima.
But I mean, even Ken Paxton's getting fucking targeted.
Bima, relax. Bima.
In Texas.
Rich is an emissary. Relax.
So, I mean, like, people ought to just, like,
I'm going to put a B on the title.
there's something to what HX saying, KK, that, you know, the Gen Z women, like, they don't pay attention. They're just, they want to be right with the cause for 2 seconds, and then they're on to something else. There's something wrong with that. There's a few men that are doing it, but it's those younger women. You're the biggest voting bloc. You're the one that's targeted the most.
It's true, and have you noticed the second you marry these women, they automatically become married women vote right. Single, childless, cockless women, they vote left, and it's a horrible thing. And then just wait a second, bro. In terms of Gen Z women, these women are just radical. It's a horrible thing.
You're a radical, Bima.
Men are checking out because you don't even want to deal with these women.
I don't think that
Because it's
there's
not even
as
worth it.
much radical is that
Bima, don't you have another account?
I
Can't you go in
think
there
they
on like
lost
one of your other
the sense
accounts
of being
and
traditional.
be like, "This is
No,
Bima.
because
I want to debate
They
you."
could lost them if they call themselves a traditional wife. I was a traditional wife, even though I worked. I still
Yeah,
considered
you
myself
gotta
a
get a
traditional wife.
temp number. You can go to
Right.
temp-number.com.
It has nothing to do with work and everything. Why do you think a phenomenal
You
call
can't
with
let
passport
Acek get away
rules
with
and
this,
everything came
Bima.
up? Because
You gotta
nobody wants
debate
to
them
be modern
individually and
at all.
tell them
But you know
why
what,
they're
man?
wrong and you're
I
right.
can't remember.
These women are so. Look, one of my girlfriend's friends was a radical leftist, and I told her that never bring her to my house.
Bima, I bet you Acek's like the nicest guy in the
house,
world. So
radical
innocent,
leftists trying to
so
change her,
nice.
brainwash
Or
my
not,
business
who
and everything
knows?
else like that. Because
You
it's
never
a real
really know,
large
Bima.
company. The biggest haters on women
Acek
are the women.
literally
It's not
wanted to
even
go
men.
blow up
And
a
these women
mosque
from
because
18 to
they're
29, they think they're going to be like social justice warriors. They're going to save the world, feminist queen and everything. And then, they turn 29 and they're like the simp in her chest that's been there for like the last 10 years. They go back. It's a horrible thing, guys.
Okay, I checked. Look, man. Looking at some numbers the other day. Come to find out, they don't. It says that women that are of the age of 20 and 29 or something like that, they don't find men who vote for Trump or men who are right wing leaning. They don't find them attractive.
Yeah, because
it's just not true.
And radical.
I've gotten laid.
Look, I mean, fat radical leftists.
I wear MAGA hats
right
on my
wing.
Instagram, and I've gotten
You know what I'm saying? People.
I think it's like
it depends. But
if
the
you're
point I'm saying
willing,
is that look like
if you're
they're not
willing
really
to
choosing
present
up on people that
strength,
vote
it's
vote for
naturally attractive.
the red party. party. So,
but the thing is, you want to know why? Because the condition.
And let me make one more. Wait,
they're brainwashed and indoctrinated like you, Ray Baya.
Yeah, and your brain's been washed. But anyways, but what I was gonna say was KK, because you brought.
I can't listen to Ray Alvin.
It's part of like a bigger commitment. But I think the point is that I'm bringing to Mark is that
God, this fucking Muslim guy's been speaking all night long.
On the surface, let's say there's a closeted atheist, meaning a munafiq. This is a really important term. This person hates God and hates religion. Let's say they show up 5 times a day for 10 years to pray at the masjid. In their prayer, right, they're not really worshiping God. They're not actually acknowledging anything. So that actually, all right, that doesn't even weigh.
Get to the point, sir.
To a person who genuinely believes in God, who does one.
India, a new continent, right?
Fucking
And that's
Jeremy.
based on, like,
You know Jeremy
the actual,
Vivas,
like,
Canadian
split in
crypto
the core
schmuck.
of the earth, right? The old school Pangea and you know, where we argue about, like, hey, this is literally when Russia and Canada argues about where the fuck our lines are in the north. We go down to the.
Because I already addressed the point. I literally specified, say, this. I don't want to really. I don't really want to say this because this might change how we're talking about this. But at the end of the day, you guys have not. You know, you guys act like you care about this issue. I'm just curious. Do you really care about it, or do you care about it because Trump is involved, essentially, in so many words?
The first principles, right? All that remains are the remnants of what held that thing together. For example, if I remove the foundation of a building and all that remains are bits and pieces or collapsed pieces of like windows and doors, etc., and I hold on to those windows and doors, would you still grant me that I'm holding on to its foundation, or I'm just holding on to the bits and pieces of that which has collapsed?
Yeah, remnant is fine. That's a fine word. I would say there is some essence to even the pieces, the windows, the walls, right? That is still constitutive of the building.
Jesus, Caleb. Holy shit. That's some loudspeaker edge. Okay, we are winding down our evening Bima. Bima.
Say my real name. That's my mom.
Like, I go find. I'm not offended. I go find out. Listen, you got dick suckers in the background, bro.
Hey, why you let them get your brain?
To me to help me out and make sure the room goes smoothly, and I appreciate.
Of any race creator call, they're tracking me. I don't know about you, motherfucker.
No, you're too progressive.
Oh, I'm progressive. Yeah, okay. Nate.
But you're not a functioning human. So once it loses functionality,
No, I love you.
I've watched the decline.
He's the GOAT. Wait, sorry.
The decline just you're like just I heard you like a birdie told me i.e. me listening. I was just in the room and you were just like going in on how he's like troll and he's lends to people. He like gives these arguments. You don't know if he's really being authentic.
I always said that about that. What do you mean? I was
but there's a new tinge. There's a new hue to it now.
Yeah, you just lied to me the other day. What do you mean?
I know, brother. I know that most of your stuff is tactical retaliation. I understand.
But it's not tactical. Can you stop? Can you stop, bro?
You don't like my accusation. You don't like my accusation.
No, but I'll respond to it.
Well, yeah, I'm in the middle of talking though. But go ahead.
I'm just saying that, no, but I'll just grant you stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't need to say the thing I agree with you, which is if what you're saying is the difference between before and now, nothing's changed in terms of his brilliance. I think he's an exceptional young man. Okay, but in terms of if someone's asked that, I'm going to call compliments galore the day after someone called me a rapist, my guy. You fucking stupid. I was like,
well,
and obviously, in terms of sincerity, wait, last point. In terms of my views on his sincerity, you are a liar if you say that's not what I maintained whilst calling him brilliant when I was still more fond of him before. I never said whenever I said
could be a mistake in him.
Just the other day, we were having a discussion with Zeleny. I was saying, but while I was representing your point, obviously
in a far more heterosexual manner than you. But I was defending the same principle, the same points that we've always defended, which is he's a beast. You don't want to debate him because you're scared of him because he's a monster. So what's changed? The only thing that's changed now is I've said, I think he's good. If we ask him a question, Ethan can vote. Ethan can say anything in the world and defend it because he's just that brilliant. So it's like, it isn't really going to convince me I'm right or wrong. But now I'm almost certain you want to vote against me if he doesn't like me.
Okay,
obviously, so it's reasonable for me to say,
I
use someone else.
I'm not gonna fight on all that. Let me just say,
is that not reasonable?
You're much more. I hear what you're saying. There's some reasonability there, but let me just say, I think you would fangirl out a lot more if it wasn't for the fact that he has done what he's done recently.
He's the best. He's the best.
Hold on. But now it's just like, well, you know, you're just much more reticent and less, you know, less holistic in your support of who he is. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know if you know him, Ophius, but he's
into a debate the other day. I came into a room and then he was saying,
pointless, obnoxious, stupid, horrific, and hyper-vigilant.
I think. Well, I mean, look, we can talk about who's gayer. We can do a gay option.
But you would being gay. I literally know
you can say that. No, because I don't know.
Timothy has had the view to disagree about Ethan for a while. It's not like I've had a discussion with him about this too, where we talked about how it's one thing, like his like rhetorical
Well, in his defense, he was molested when he was a child by an older man.
Yeah, that's the usual case, you know what I mean? But why did they change their voice after coming out as gay?
Because his throat got bigger.
Because what?
Because his throat got bigger. She was saying a dick-sucking joke.
Okay.
Rupert makes the larynx, and then the horse.
Yeah, Rabbi, you didn't know he's marrying some rich multi-millionaire Persian guy that has a $12-13 million house. He said, I woke up in a $12 million house last night. And we're like, no, you don't own a $12 million house. And he's like, my fiance has a $12 million house. And we're like, wait, you get married? And he's like, yeah, he's Persian. And we're like, oh, so it is a dude.
I'm confused because he was engaged to a woman like just last year.
Well, he's bisexual.
No.
He says I'm not gay. I'm bisexual. That's what he said.
That's part married.
I know. That's what we all said. We said once you suck a dick, you're gay. Hold on, let me end.
Well, look, I mean, if he is, then I don't fuck with that lifestyle.
You do too. You were literally in the fucking room with a bunch of gays and trannies.
I don't know what the fuck.
Bro, every time I see Ray Baya in a room, I click on it, and Ray Baya's in a room with like 15 gays and trannies. And they're all talking about gay shit and soap operas and TV shows and shit, movies.
No, that's 100% accurate. If I've been in rooms,
bro, it's 2025, Ray Baya. Nobody cares. Seriously.
Yeah, I know, because you're
well, you could just come out, promote it, like be like, yes, I'm gay. I know, I love cock.
I am not gay. I'm not a faggot, and I don't hang around with.
Okay, maybe you're bisexual, Ray Baya. Okay, you look Adams.
When I say I'm not a faggot, I'm not none of that shit,
bro. The ones that are so scared of it, like it's cooties and shit, or you
I'm against it because of my belief system. You dumb.
Tell me,
Ray's voice is way too low.
No, I told you, there's bears and cubs. He wants to be a cub.
No. His throat.
It's like burly, masculine, brawny, fucking lumberjack gays.
That's like Brad. Brad's gay.
What the hell is this gay lingo?
Brad ain't gay.
I don't understand what you're talking about. What's this gay lingo?
Oh, Ray Baya is a homosexual.
Like, how do you know what the hell is a cop and what the hell is a bag? What are you talking about?
Oh, it's like for movies.
No, Rich is just.
You've never watched It's Sunny in Philadelphia, A-Check? It's fucking.
Hell no, I have no idea what this homosexual is.
They're talking about bears and cubs.
Rich is a bad virgin.
Bear and a cub, man.
What the hell is a bear and a cub? What are you talking about?
All right, A-Check. A bear is like a. Okay, A-Check. A bear is like a gay guy who's like a 6'4", 6'5", 290-pound fucking big burly dude that like.
And doesn't want to see the good persist, right? Even though they can't accomplish that, right? But if they had the opportunity, this is really important. It's not that they're getting punished for this, but I'm just presenting
He died, like you said, he died before he was convicted. But the woman that was also his partner in these crimes.
I'm not saying that that's like entirely above board, but the reason I felt like it could go this long is because we did talk about it, and you put out the meat, and I said, okay, yeah, cool, we're good. And I thought there was mutual understanding on that. So I didn't feel like it would be like sliding you not to check it. So, I mean...
No, but Andrew, I'll tell you something, yeah? Like, one thing I'm not, I'm many things.
Oh, boy.
One thing I'm not is a whore, okay?
Oh, my
and
gosh.
One day I asked you, I said, hey, check your DMs, though. I sent you sign about the last argument we had.
Yeah.
And you said, yeah, buddy, I'll get around to it.
Yeah.
And someone in that time said, oh, Andrew's
Mosheus
messaging me,
is
telling
not
me
a
to
whore.
go into a Hebrew Israelite room. I was like, all right, so you see, you know what I'm not a whore. So unfortunately, you're right.
But DM rights. Let me counter that.
DM
There's going to be a different... Hold on. There's going to be a different headspace.
The thing that Timothy is definitely not is petty.
Yes, exactly. Timothy is not petty. But here's the thing. No, because there's a difference between going into a text that you just know is going to have a lot of bullfish that you're going to have to go through. No, I see that as a joke. I see that as a joke because I know you're probably saying stuff that's actually really good. But I'm saying...
just like 1 or 2 lines.
Okay, fine. But I'm just saying my mindset was I don't know what I'm going into, and it's going to be something I want to be in the right headspace for to engage it. If it's something like... If it's something like, hey, let's go into a Hebrew Israelite room, I'm not denying that. Obviously, I've been open about the fact there's been exchanges back channel. I'm just saying that's something that's a little more hefty. That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
Everything you're about to tell me is reasonable. The problem is, if I was to send you a DM now, I'd have to take several showers, and I'm not interested.
That's a compliment rather than a slight. Just put a prophylactic on, brother. You'll be fine. But that's a compliment rather than a slight. So just keep that in mind. But whatever the case may be, look. Will you send it to somebody else, third party, put it on an encrypted line, whatever file upload site, and give somebody the link?
Bro, you're not going to believe this either. You're going to think I'm trolling. But I don't have access to Discord here either. So, I'm not even trolling.
No. Just send it right here, just directly to Deepak.
Oh, Papa's. Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to play this.
It's like fucking 6 hours. You have to go find it.
No, I don't care. Just tell me the timestamp, right?
All right.
Or tell whoever. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, cool. Or a previous friend.
To be honest, what might be more beneficial is to listen. Is to listen to like 5 minutes before.
That's what I want to do. I would like to actually do some context to it. I would. But at the very least, I do. We have a friend down in the audience. I'm not going to say what his name. Oh yeah, good. I'm not going to say what his. But no. It rhymes with Ben Gay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Just dance around and shit,
It rhymes with Ben Gay, and he's a fan of Ben Gurion.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Who's that?
You're weird.
Somebody's
like, Jewish Zionist.
And you got another faggot on the stage.
He always resorts to that word.
Why is it that Rich and Riabia always have party hats? Is there something about your personalities or your disposition or your vocabulary?
My name is fucking John Kitover, and I'm fucking stupid because I have some fun.
Is that your future gay voice, Riabia?
Not my fucking brain. What the fuck is wrong with me?
There it comes, KK.
I need to go see some mental
The butterfly's almost out of the cocoon.
Not the butterfly.
John Kittle, you got a failed campaign running right now. How do you feel about that?
Is it?
Listen, Riabia, my failed campaign is better than your non-existent life on a non-existent waste of time app called Clubhouse. Believe me, I've done more than I've done.
Even being a failed congressional candidate is more than what you've ever done, right?
Exactly.
No. At least he's trying. I really don't want to get in Congress.
You're talking about. Well, I really don't like getting involved in like trying too hard to do anything in my life.
I don't want to deal with politics. I'm just fine,
No, just anything.
Just chilling on Clown House.
Living my life.
A martial artist. Wow.
Why the fuck would I get involved in politics when it's all rigged? They gonna tell you how to eat and sleep and shit. What kind of life is that?
And then you're running at satire like, who the fuck's really gonna buy this shit?
Well, you're a martial artist. Have you ever had a sparring partner that was like, "No, dude, I don't want to fight with Rayabia," and the master's like, "Why not?" And they're like, "Have you smelled Rayabia? Have you smelled his body odor?" It's like, "Oh yes, Rayabia, bad body odor. You do not have to fight Rayabia to get your black belt."
Gay right now, smelling.
Somebody bring Saint Elmo up.
He brought it up. I was talking about this Congress. This Congress.
Bring Saint Elmo up. I love Saint Elmo so much.
First of all, the
He's
campaign.
my favorite Indian Pakistani.
The campaign is not a failure. We have secured our ballot position for the March 17th primary.
Yeah, fuck Pakistan.
Yeah, Elmo, we're talking about Rayaba coming out of the closet. Would you support it?
Yeah, Rich is
Whatever flush it right. Hey, John.
I said he's like the caterpillar in the cocoon trying to come out, and we're trying to break open the cocoon so the butterfly can fly away. He put a butterfly in a fucking jet.
I see why that room accepts you, because that room is literally AI with a bunch of homosexual men like yourself. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Always talking about
Rayabia, can you pass the coleslaw, please?
Did I, John? How's it going, bro?
Aussie.
Well, Beaver, Achek, KK, what an exciting room.
You fucking Aussie pricks. You fucking cunts. Aussie.
Oi.
That was better.
Achek, one of these days you're going to liberate your country and you're going to have enough C4 explosives to take out.
We already liberated our country. We don't need this.
Oh, you already did it. I didn't know. When did you do that?
We did it in 2011, and we got independence. We just don't want these.
Is that why George Clooney wanted the satellite dish to find out where the genocide was happening?
George Clooney was a leftist clown that wanted to sabotage our country, making us a socialist country. He was a horrible guy that came through. We had to kick him out.
Well, did you ever buy his coffee maker? It's pretty good.
Fuck no, bro. No. We don't want his vodka either. It's terrible.
Oh, he's got vodka?
Yeah, it's got vodka. It's a horrible vodka, too.
Oh, I didn't
Makes
know
you
that.
sick.
Well, I'm a bald man, and all I can say is, his hair is not natural. He's got hair plugs.
No, and his wife, what is it, that Lebanese?
She's hot.
What's her name? That Lebanese.
Amal Clooney.
Amal Clooney, that's it. Amal Sharmuta, more like that.
A United Nations propagandist.
Yeah, it's a horrible. George Clooney, he was just like doing it for business reasons.
Horrible.
And
Horrible.
Amal Sharmuta.
Achek, have you ever thought about trying to go like 10 minutes without saying the word horrible?
It is horrible. What can I say? Yeah.
Right, nasty.
What I'm trying to say is, what if you could change the world, Achek, just by changing your words? Would that be so horrible to try it out?
Yeah, but we're dealing with terrible people.
Terrible, horrible, terrible.
What do you want me to say?
Horrible, terrible, horrible.
It is a horrible situation.
Well, what's the opposite of terrible? What's the opposite of horrible?
I don't even know. English is my third language.
You don't know the opposite of horrible?
Good.
That's horrible that you don't know the opposite of horrible. That's terrible that you don't know the opposite of terrible. Oh, it's horrible.
I guess it's true, but I'm dealing with...
That's terrible.
That's terrible and horrible. Horrible.
See, the reason you're running for Congress is because you're trying to deal with the enemies in your own country. I'm trying to deal with the enemies in my country, So it's not a big difference.
Well, it's not, you don't need to look at everyone or anything as an enemy. The whole point of running for Congress is really because we have an accounting scandal happening. We are voting on $2.1 trillion plus a year that we don't collect in taxes. That's a scam. There's a lot of phony baloney money getting passed around. And, that's primarily why I'm running, because I've used Grok to analyze the big beautiful bill, and you can just keep asking Grok, Tell me the next top 25 recipients from the Fortune 500.
Oh, it's a disaster.
So I have the names of all the corporations and all the billions and billions of dollars. It's wild. You're like, it's right there. Everybody is voting for tax liabilities for themselves. The government is borrowing $10,000 to $20,000 a year on behalf of every American without their authorization.
You know how you're gonna win Congress? Stop talking about taxation and everything. Start talking about immigration. Nobody cares about taxes. Everything is too expensive already. Start talking about immigration.
Well, I'm not talking about it here. On Sunday, I do have.
Talk about immigration. Nobody cares about taxes. Everything's too expensive.
And you do live in one of the biggest fucking sanctuary cities in America. I mean, outside like LA. Yeah.
Look, bro, our bills are too expensive anyway. We know everything is too expensive. Like, we know that everybody.
And honestly, they know that you're not going to actually be able to like affect real change because the system's rigged. But you can at least help get rid of these fucking illegals.
Exactly. Just talk about immigration.
They know that's something that you can realistically do.
Just be like, I'm going to deport every single illegal immigrant in my community, and you're going to win Congress. Taxation, nobody gives a shit about that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Well, I go to establishments where I know for a fact there are illegal aliens working there, and I don't have a problem with that because the truth is, if those people weren't there chopping up all those amazing onions and that garlic and that delicious sauce, there would be nobody else to do it. And so I'm thankful that guy from some little town in Mexico. Yeah. You're not over here making me my chicken tacos. You're not over here making me my burritos. You're not over here making ribs. You're not over here making barbecue chicken. You're over here complaining, Chick, while I'm over here eating. Who the F are you to tell me that I can't say, hey, I like that guy is here to make me tacos. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the tacos.
Like, when Abraham Lincoln ended slavery, they're like, yeah, who's going to pick our cotton? When Trump deports illegal immigrants, yeah, who's going to pick all our groceries and our apples and trees and agriculture and everything else like that? Nobody cares about that. Americans can do these jobs. America was great before illegal immigrants. If illegal immigrants were so great, they would have made their countries great again instead of walking 2,000 miles to get across the American border. You don't need illegal immigrants to pick these fruits. You know who can pick these fruits? Teenagers. When you're 15, 16, 17 years of age, you get a summer job, you pick these fruits from a farm or whatever. You teach these kids to have a good job at first. You don't give it to illegal immigrants.
They just stopped doing that, I check, okay? They stopped doing it. That's how the fucking illegal aliens that fit in that.
Exactly. You need to give these kids a job. The kids can pick fruits in the summertime. They can grow to become a real American. They can learn.
Well, not even that, check. It's the reality that the illegals are getting paid $9-10 an hour. And if you removed all the fucking illegals, then they would be forced to pay fucking $15-20 an hour to fucking Americans.
Exactly.
And yeah, we'll pay a little bit of an increased premium on vegetables and shit, but at the same time, we won't have illegals sending 90% of their money back to their shithole countries to make their shithole countries better than ours.
And you have to tax remittance. Put a 90% tax on fucking remittance, so they don't send all their money back home to fucking Mexico, Guatemala, whatever the fucking shithole country. Keep it in America.
I put a lot of money from my home, check, to Australia.
Bro. People, third world people that come to Western countries send more money back to Africa.
I brought more money. I brought
and everything else like that.
I invested
$1.2 million.
No, I'm saying that I invested 1.2 million Australian dollars in this place. So there are people who are bringing money as well. But yes, you're right.
Elmo, the problem is we have fucking 17.
Elmo, you're an outlier, bro.
Listen,
I'll check. I know, but check. The problem is we have 17 fucking Hondurans living in one fucking apartment, and they're not picking fucking tomatoes. They're doing construction, making $20 an hour. They're working in the oil field, making $30 an hour. They're working 80 to 110 fucking hours a week. They're making 150, 160,000 a year, and they're spending 90% of it back home.
Wow, that's too much. 150? Wow.
White people.
At $30 an hour, 80 to 100. You're working 110 hours a week, 16-hour days, 3 weeks on.
You know what I'm ashamed about? I cannot believe white people.
Ashamed about? You live in fucking Australia.
because no, wait a second, you're not listening to me. I'm ashamed that the same white people that colonized my continent are the same white people that talk like this. What the hell?
Colonize your fucking continent. When did you buy it? You're from fucking Sudan. You're there because you got bombed out of your church.
You're not even listening. You know, like you can't even control yourself. You became soft. You need to deport all.
I'm eating a fucking apple from Washington. Did you pick this fucking apple? No, you're out here complaining. You don't pick apples in America.
I'm not sitting and fucking listen to me. I'm telling you.
What kind of work do you do in Australia? Clubhouse ain't a fucking job. You're on here all the time.
John, hold on, A-check. That's such a stereotypical trope. Like, the fucking farm workers only make up a small fucking minority of the fucking illegals that are here. The majority of them are doing fucking construction and roofing and fucking petroleum. They're out in the fucking oil fields. They're out fucking working actual labor jobs where they're not making fucking $8 an hour. They're making $20 to $30 an hour. Your average fucking roofer in fucking Atlanta is making $22 an hour, and they're all fucking illegal. They're not paying taxes, and they're living 7 people in one fucking apartment, and they're having their wives bring all their fucking food up there, so they're not spending any money at the restaurants. They're buying fucking groceries on fucking welfare and shit, on fucking SNAP benefits. And then they're turning around and they're sending 90% of their money back to fucking Honduras. And then they're building fucking big ass fucking castles. Like all the guys that I worked with in the oil field are all making $25, $30 an hour. Every one of these motherfuckers are going right back to fucking Mexico and Honduras and Guatemala and all these places, and they're building fucking 6,000 square foot homes. And then they're buying businesses and brand new fucking pickup trucks.
Oh, I like their cigars, by the way.
Yeah, but they're not like fucking out picking tomatoes. That's like a very minute percentage of the illegals.
They're not picking tomatoes, bro. You got this all.
Like they may start out. They may start doing that that may be like their first job is like some bullshit landscaping job or fucking picking tomatoes. But immediately within like the first 6 months or a year, they get a better position because they're like, oh shit, I know how to build houses. I'll go work for this guy for $20 an hour. And I'll work fucking 60 hours a week. But how many of those white guys that are living here or black people or other Hispanics that are legal are saying, hey, I would like to go do fucking construction when I get out of high school and shit, or they dropped out of high school and they would love to go and make fucking $20 an hour, but guess what? They won't hire them. I'll just hire all the fucking illegals because they don't have to fucking worry about taxes. They don't have to worry about fucking benefits. They don't have to worry about none of that shit.
Exactly.
Insurance as well.
Health insurance.
Oh, yeah. All that shit they don't have to pay.
Well, what are you guys gonna do about it? Complaining at 1 in the fucking morning on a conference call? What a waste of time with a bunch of strokers.
We're asking a congressional candidate to bring it up, to fucking talk about illegal immigrants and how they're ruining America and how they are taking all the fucking good jobs.
But they're saying the same thing for the legal ones as well. That fucking send them back home. You don't need the legal ones. You know, you don't need these kind of people. The people who are coming legally, I mean, I reckon that should be allowed, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know, people always make these, like, lazy fucking arguments that it's, you know, all these lazy Americans are sitting around and they don't want to do these jobs. No, it's because the fucking jobs don't exist. The only jobs they can go get is fucking working at McDonald's or fucking Burger King or Walmart, because those jobs you have to be fucking legal, and they would rather be out doing fucking, like, you know, construction or fucking welding and all this kind of shit. But you can't get a job in those fucking industries. Like, unless you have some type of talent or a fucking license, you know, like a CDL, or you have a fucking, you know, crane certificate. Like, none of the fucking people I worked with were illegals, but all the people that worked alongside of us, because they couldn't get a fucking crane operator's license and shit, they were all fucking illegal. And they were all making, you know, I'm sitting over there as a crane fucking rigger making $25 an hour, and I'm talking to the fucking guy that's like fucking putting bolts on the fucking, the nuts on the fucking bolts and shit. And I'm like, oh, I wonder that illegal guy must be making like $12 an hour. And you talk to him and he's like, no, I make $25 an hour too. Like, they're not fucking doing shitty jobs. They're making really good fucking money.
Yeah, the CDLs are big money. And there's you know, Illinois passes them out like candy. But what's your point, Rich? It's 1 in the morning.
Why are you not talking about all the illegals that are running around on fucking CDLs that don't have fucking documents and shit?
I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. You guys are neurotics. You're compulsive thinkers. You can't shut up.
Doing the same thing that California is
You're
doing.
just a bunch of compulsive thinkers. You can't shut the F up. That's the biggest problem going on in Clown House. Compulsive thinkers. Just big talkers all night long. Talk, 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 talk. You're like a bunch of birds. Bunch of birds chirping.
Should bring that up on your next Twitter thing, John. Your next X.
You know, but one thing I just don't understand with people open the businesses and they just don't hire people, the local people. Because when we just moved here, we invested money and we talked to the mayor. They just gave us a lot of benefits regarding the land acquisition and all that. But in this, then we hired people who were local, you know, the local Aussies. And it's fucking pretty fine now. We have like a staff of like 35 people, and only 2 are Syrians. The rest all are Aussies.
Syrians?
Yeah. Yeah, there are a couple of Syrians over there too. So they're good people, you know. They're plumbers. We need plumbers here.
Mhm.
We're having a prefabricated plumbing module units, 2 of them. So we are running here. So I brought the money and just started here. And
Did you see the video of Trump spraying the new Syrian president with Trump cologne?
oh yeah, that was a fucking cunt, right? That was a fucking below the belt. Why the fuck you invited that cunt in your place? He's a terrorist. He's a terrorist, motherfucker.
He's like, you got some bad BO. Spray this on you. Here you go. You like it? That's Trump cologne. It's like, oh, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for spraying me with your cologne. No more, please, please.
So I just looked it up. Only 27% of undocumented immigrants are estimated to be working in agriculture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So only a quarter are picking your tomatoes.
John, you know, after this, the United States will have no local stand to talk about terrorists and supporting terrorists after you invited that Syrian cunt in your White House, right? He was a fucking designated terrorist.
You know why I think Trump is like meeting with him is because it's like absolutely confirmed that Hillary Clinton and Qatar and Saudi Arabia funded the creation of ISIS. So that's what Tulsi Gabbard came out and said publicly. So I'm just saying that Trump might view Al Qaeda and ISIS separately, and this guy's journey to becoming the head of Syria, like Trump can talk with him because he's not tainted by Hillary Clinton and Barack Hussein Obama.
He was one of the generals of Abu al-Baghdadi. Okay, don't forget that too. This cunt, the president of Syria. So he was a part of. He was responsible for so many killings, including your people too.
Well, the point.
Welcome, Johnny boy.
It's not welcome. The point is, if this fucking guy, anyways, listen, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know why Trump's talking to him, but there he is talking to that motherfucker.
This is where John kicks everyone off the stage, starts talking about this is hypnosis.
Ready to boom this room? Who boomed the room? Actually,
did your mom come in town?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She must be Irish. She Irish goodbyes me all the time.
How much y'all end up spending on the plane ticket?
$800 round trip, I think.
Ooh, jeez. Go on cheapflights.com in the future. I know you had to do it like quick and shit, but cheapflights.com is really cheap.
Do you use Google Travel?
I usually used Expedia, and then if I wanted like long layovers, I would use cheapflights.com. Expedia is actually probably one of the best. But the cheapflights.com, what's nice is it starts out at the top. It'll show like 10-minute layover, 20-minute layover, and then as you're scrolling down, the layovers get longer and longer.
and you could scroll all the way down to like 3-week layovers. So if you wanted to fly from like Chicago to like Los Angeles, you could do, or Chicago to like Hong Kong, you could do like a fucking 3-week layover at like say, friggin' Los Angeles if you wanted, or like a week, and it doesn't cost you anything extra.
Why did KK put in the chat that the FEC has no data available for Kitover's campaign? What's she talking about?
She's saying that it's not real.
Who's running against Darren Hood? Yeah, John Kitover.
She's saying that they never reported the information, implying that your shit's bullshit, that you're not really running.
Yeah, if they, I don't know. You can go to my Instagram and look at it. It's happening.
No, I know. What are you gonna do if you really win, John? For real?
Well, I have been accused that when I come, that I'm not doing anything, with my life professionally, and so other people have said, "Well, then that's perfect. He's already perfected what Congress people do, which is nothing." So I'm like super well qualified for doing nothing.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like, what is gonna like, what do you think is gonna be like the fruition moment when it like finally sets in and it's like John Kitover has won the congressionals? Like, are you gonna freak the fuck out or not?
I don't see, you're putting the cart before the carrot or the baby at the bathwater. Like, well, you're not even talking about the primary, man. There is a primary election in March that I have to even get on the ballot, and I have to win that election. So, like, what you're saying is so far down the road that it's just not worth my emotional, and conversational consideration. It's just
You got this, John.
I don't have this. I mean, you got to understand this. There are 4 pending court cases that I'm involved in with this stupid election that I have to prepare for. I have to pull the objections. I have to go through the law book. I have to try to do some AI queries. I have to anticipate what they're going to present. And it's like, I know this attorney who can help me, but honestly, I don't necessarily know if he can do a better job than I can.
Yeah, especially versus a gang of fucking lawyers from the hood.
I have to see who they are. One of them is like a state rep, who must know the hood.
Nice.
But I also have to. I haven't even pulled their objections to see what their objections are or what they put into writing. But I also have to re-examine all the petitions because the hood is supposedly 550 signatures short. I don't know if he fucked up his submission or my download didn't work, but I need to re-review all his petitions. But the trial is Tuesday. Multiple trials. It's just the first day. It's the whole week, actually.
You're saying he doesn't have enough votes or what?
He doesn't have enough signatures on his petitions.
So would that knock him out as being a candidate or no?
He could make an argument saying that, based on this statute and this case law, to remove me from the ballot would be a gross misjustice of the Constitution. You can make arguments for whatever the fuck you want.
Imagine if they made like some kind of like fucking error, and then he's not on the fucking ballot, and it's just John Kitover running.
That would be. See, it goes both ways. Like, they're going to try to do the same thing to me. So, because I filed the challenges and the objections, it's possible that it like neuters it out, and I get on the ballot, and then I lose the election because he's got $10 million. And he can spend a lot of money at organizing and getting out the vote.
Well, pardon me for just a second. Matt Cole, get your fucking ass up here to you too, William. Okay.
Yeah, Matt Cole was a chief organizer of the Clubhouse Resistance with that Fagel out in California, that little fruitcake.
Adams?
Yeah, going on and on. The most dangerous people in the world are straight, white, heterosexual males. They are the fucking ones doing the shooting. They're the ones doing this. It's not the trans. It's not the gay.
Matt has gotten a little fucking progressive. He's like fucking hanging out in the weird rooms.
Well, he's a surfer beach dude from Redondo Beach. I mean, like, he's not some stand-up a patriot. He's a Californian. Who supposedly, him and Ann with their walkaway campaign.
Intellectual gangbang rooms. That's like one of the most fucking retarded rooms in this app.
Oh, I was in Lufak's room. I roasted Pepe really good the other day. I was calling him a gnatfly brain, monkey brain, N-word Tourette syndrome sufferer, lowest IQ, dumbest person on the app. And man, Lufax was like, I can fuck with you, Congressman. I can fuck with you. I like what you're saying about Pepe and standing up for our N-wordism. I was like, your N-wordism. I'm not standing up for your N-wordism. Like, yeah, we can fuck with you because you got Pepe good. I was like, that's right. Got Pepe good, motherfucker.
Imagine if these cowardice little bitches like Matt Cool and William Wallace would come on stage and talk their own shit. They're just pussy little chat warriors, I guess.
Dude, there's nothing to talk about, man. This shit is all settled.
We can be talking about your campaign and how we can help you, all this kind of shit.
Listen, bro, I've been on this app long enough to know ain't nobody helping me with nothing. If I don't lift up a pen, nothing's getting done. Nothing. Nobody does nothing for nobody. If there's no money involved, there's no real work being done. It's all just free communication spam, and this is for children. This is why people come on here and they say, I have a 170 IQ. 170. I hear you going, oh, it's not 139, it's not 141, it's not I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people?
Why do you guys like Andrew Meyer? What the fuck is with you all?
I'm roasting him. I'm to me, he's gold because his personality is so toxic. He's so crazy. Who goes on the internet all day long and screams out F word? It's fucking F word, F word, F word. It's like, man, what is wrong with you? Go to the gym, read a book. Create an audiobook. I mean, do anything with your life. What's the point about coming here and screaming F word?
Jeez, there's the worst John in the audience. Look.
There's a lot of gay.
William said you need the towel, John.
Oh, I got it. I believe me. I've spent like weeks now reading Tao Te Ching and Dhammapada. And I'm zenned out. I'm just like,
stop being such a cowardice little bitch and come on stage.
I come on this app and I'm just like, I cannot believe people have the most compulsive thinking, compulsive speaking. To what end? What is your purpose here? If you're not like creating content or running for office or selling some type of product or something.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, why are you not open? You should like really start hitting the TikTok shit, bro. It's not even owned by the Chinese anymore.
Yeah, I've got multiple TikToks.
Yeah, but like focus all your energy there. You can make a bunch of money.
Dude, I have shit going. Maybe I can do more TikTok, but the thing is, to me, the whole thing is live streaming, and just to have all these YouTube accounts set up is a lot of work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're not really making any money. I mean, even if you're monetized on YouTube, you're like, oh, like fucking $10 a fucking month type shit. At least on TikTok, you make some real money.
That's what everybody who keeps telling me how to make money and doesn't make any money themselves keeps saying, go to TikTok like Mikhail. Mikhail's the new prophet of TikTok, and we could have had all these conversations for the past 4 years on fucking TikTok and made a lot of money.
I was sitting on there with this group of Assyrian guys, and the lady dropped $500 fucking whales or whatever they are. She dropped like $2,500 in like an hour. It's fucking crazy. Like, there's people on there that do that kind of shit. They go on there, they got more money than they know what to do with, and they're like, oh, here's $100. Let's support this guy.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you, dude, but I'm sitting over here on 60 phones with 50,000 videos with nearing, 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, you show me what you got, and I'll show you what I got, and maybe we can do something together. Meanwhile, you come on here and you read your surahs and you read your, fucking.
You read your Daoje bullshit, Come on.
I don't know what to tell you, bro, but I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no wife I ain't got to worry about. I'm sitting here in my underpants, enjoying my life. You're the one with all the anxiety and stress.
Ray Bio was right. Ray
I went to the gym today, had a nice dinner. You're the one with all the stress on here and the anxiety, not me.
Ray was right. You are in your underwear.
Yeah, Rayabia is not right about anything, unfortunately, because he's
No, he was right. He said
living his best life being a martial artist. Oh, Rayabia, what an intellectual giant! I'm a martial artist. Have you read a book, sir? No, I don't need to read no books no more. I'm past words. I'm beyond words. I'm in the wordless state. I'm a genius now. Oh, okay, Rayabia. Whatever you say, Rayabia.
Williams said, I'm mopping. Fuck you mopping at this late at night, bro.
Unite the clans. Unite the clans, Wallace.
Be the hub, John.
The spokes and the wheel. Well, it's been a long Clubhouse day, and I'm getting ready to take a break from all this filmmaking because I have like 15 YouTube accounts that I have to go through and make all the videos public. Thousands and thousands of new Clubhouse videos coming out over the next 24, 48 hours. It's going to be very exciting. It's not exciting because it's really stupid, but to me, it's always exciting when I drop thousands and thousands of videos.
You think Buttercup's gonna be happy?
What I always like envision is someone from Clubhouse just Googles me and then they see like the insane amount of videos and then they come across themselves or somebody they know and they're like, oh my God, what the fuck? And then they go to another live video and they're like, oh, I know all these people. Oh my God, listen to this. This guy filmed the whole fucking room. Oh my God, he's been recording Clubhouse for years. He's got 60,000 videos up on YouTube across 60 different YouTube accounts.
John, you're like the new Tom Rabbit.
I know. Yeah, basically. Yeah, dude, Andrew is such a like a weak, pathetic human being, and
Andrew Meyer or Andrew R? They're both descriptively like that.
let's just go with both of them. But I was talking more about Christian Chat Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Because like I think I saw him on. He was talking about how he's on Tom Rabbit or something, but I think he's on there like crashing out. Have you heard his crash out video? It's really crazy.
Hold on just a second. Beamon's trying to message me. I guess she's listening to the live stream. Hold on.
Yeah, you should hear Andrew's crash out video on YouTube. It's unnerving and shocking. You're like, damn, like what happened to this guy? He really broke. He had like a psychotic break. It was crazy. Nora Bandura. Okay, Nora, anything you want to say to the room? Because I'm getting ready to cut my live stream and go to bed. This is the best part of my day. Welcome back, Grace. We are finishing up my live stream for the day, and I'm getting ready to go to bed.
I can't believe you held in there so long. You're amazing.
Clown House Dreams.
Clown House, you are too fun. Did he just keep going on and on?
Goes on and on and on. People go all night, all the time, every night on this app. It never ends. This is the song that never ends. You know that annoying song?
This is the song that never ends.
Exactly. That's what Clown House is.
Beamer wants you to open a live thing for this room. I told her there's nothing going on. Actually, I lied to her. I told her that everybody who's popular is in here right now, and the room's really popping.
That was a great idea.
FOMO. Well, let's open
All
it.
righty. Well, you can close the room if you want. It's your room.
I think we're going to do one more room, and it's going to be called...
Tell me.
The Bima Show.
I think you should do it.
Have you ever been in a Bima show before?
No.
It's all ASMR all the time.
You know, Bima, I'm a cantor, is you go on the Bima where you actually do your service.
Bima's here.
Bima, going on the Bima. I can't believe you held in all this time. Was it really going on and on? Is it still going on?
This is the song that never ends. Oh, yes, it goes on and on, my friends.
Wow, he still hangs in there? Amir goes
started singing. Talking to Bima and Grace over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's Grace. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Welcome to the Bima
and
show.
We were singing.
You just heard the Brad show.
I thought for a moment, Grace, that you were one of John's alter personalities.
You thought that was me in a wig with glasses on, huh?
Like the movie Split, remember? I always think of John like sitting at the house, and then he like just reverts to one of his other personalities, and he's like, "Now I'm gonna go and build a house."
Oh wait, is this Grace? Grace? No, it's Grace. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Because there's all this controversy of a Gayice Grace recently.
Bima, watch out! Grace hates the blacks.
Oh no, this is so not true. How could you ever say that?
Hey Grace, you old as shit, bro. Shut your pussy ass up,
man.
What? Fuck the bed. Come on, bro.
Holy
shit.
shit.
You sound old.
I'm 19 years old. I can't be old.
Yes, you sound it.
So funny. So funny. Or you can go to bed, man. You got a husband, man. You bitches.
This is a YN.
I have many husbands.
How does this YN fight? Oh, it's Brian. Brian is back.
YN is crazy. Hey, you racist. You racist.
Brian, you're a racist.
Yeah, you're so racist. What's a YN? Go to bed.
It's a young N-word.
Don't you have things to do? You're a young guy. Go get out of the.
It's not my terminology.
I flash at 8 a.m., man.
A YN Bima is a young nigga.
Yo, so he can say the N-word.
It wasn't me. That was Rich. That was Oilfield Rich, not Canada John.
Yeah, there's OH heads too. Those are old head niggas.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is the Bima show. Bima, what would you like to tell the world tonight?
Let's see. Should we do it ASMR style?
Yeah, whatever you want to tell the world. On the Bima show.
Let's, in honor of, let's see, let's go to ASMR. Bima. Tonight we're gathered here together, and we're going to. Hey, that's what I do for a living. Stop that. Celebrate something very special, something tender, something the world needs more of, which is kindness. A whole, entire, beautiful kindness day. Today was Kindness Day. So today and now, you and me, and this little pocket of softness we're creating together, we get to create kindness. It's a great idea. So let's talk about kindness and where it begins. Where does kindness, where does it begin? Is Kindness Day just about doing nice things? Or is it about remembering something deep, something often forgotten, you, a beautiful soul, are worthy of the same kindness that you so freely give to everyone else. You deserve kindness. You deserve gentleness. You deserve softness. You deserve patience. You deserve to be cared for. And feel those words settle into you. Feel them float down to your heart. Remember your childhood glow. And remember how good it felt to love and be loved.
We need to get her a Tao Te Ching book, right? Get her a link and be like, just read this.
Kindness now
Read this,
today,
Dima.
as the world has
Ooh,
moved on.
Buttercup 2.0. Ooh, the real Buttercup trademark.
What do we know of kindness as adults? I'm going to whisper little strands of kindness like feathers brushing across your mind. You are valuable. You matter. Your presence makes the world better.
This is your leftist.
Your softness is not
experience.
Weakness.
Why does Bima sound like a phone sex operator?
Is a gift. Your mistakes
What are you wearing, John? Are you stroking your big
character. Your growth is beautiful. And yes,
she's thinking about her begonias.
You are allowed.
I know for a fact that William's beating his dick right now.
Let me say that again because it's
William's full stroke right now on
are allowed to rest. Now, I want you to imagine someone you love.
Like, I want you to pull it out.
Whose smile warms you. Hold their image softly in your mind. Not tight, just gentle. Like holding a little flame in your pocket.
What the fuck are you mopping, William? A fucking warehouse?
And whisper to them in your thoughts. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be loved.
Meanwhile, you sound like you're having phone sex.
Now we're going to go to an
Can't
extreme.
hear you.
We just held an image of someone we loved.
I know Brian's in there. Should I have Brian come up? Brian will go crazy.
Bima, you sound like you're having phone sex.
That you are angry with. Someone that you hate. Someone that you're frustrated with. Someone who is cruel.
Caladon is here. Do you know Brian?
And let's do the same.
He's this like trashy ghetto guy.
Let's whisper to
if I bring him up, he's gonna like talk some crazy shit. You wanna hear it?
May you be happy.
Yeah, of course.
May you be safe. May you feel loved.
Bima, we're done with the phone sex shit.
Let that kindness ripple outward like rings.
Bima, William Wallace said if you don't stop, he's gonna bust.
Now, offer that same blessing to one last person. And that's going to be...
William Wallace wrote in the chat, he's done.
You. Extend it to you. Rich, say it to you. Say, may I be happy. May I be safe.
No, don't try catfishing me. I'm a happily married man.
I feel loved. Let it land. Let it be enough. Let it be yours. And we'll close as the day of kindness.
Bima ASMR is my favorite part of Clubhouse.
Let's remember that
I
kindness.
swear, if she had an ASMR YouTube channel, she'd probably fucking crush it.
It doesn't need a special day, just one.
William Wallace is making requests. He said, "Can you move the mic just a little bit away?" He said he's going for round 2.
It lives in tiny moments, tiny choices, tiny breaths, a soft word, a patient sigh, a generous smile at the grocery store,
the bad news from Morongo.
a gentle thought when you're frustrated, a moment of truth in a flame of lies, a moment of grace in destruction.
For I owe, to Nibbana Zoe. I pay the dissolution of the house of God. For pay comes after O, after Ayin that triumphs over Aleph, and Ein that is O. Opus, the work, the opening of the eye.
Wallace wanted to go back.
Openest the eye of Horus, to the blind.
Wallace ran in there real quick. Wallace had to get more.
He's like, I'm so bricked up right now. I gotta finish.
Chapter 62.
It's gonna be the most popular room of the year.
Phoenix hath a bell for sound, fire for sight, a knife for touch, 2 cakes, one for taste, the other for smell. He standeth before the altar of the universe at sunset, when earth life fades. He summons the universe, and crowns it with magic light to replace the sun of natural light. He prays unto, and give homage to, Ra Hor Kuit. To him he then sacrifices. The first cake burnt illustrates the prophet drawn from the scheme of incarnation. The second, mixed with his life's blood and eaten, illustrates the use of the lower life to feed the higher life. He then takes the oath and becomes free, unconditioned, the absolute, burning up in the flame of his prayer, and born again, the phoenix. Chapter 63. Marjorie Daw.